Okay, good afternoon. This is Ruben Ibrahimov speaking to you. And many years ago, I had this brilliant idea to build a living Torah museum, to build a warehouse converted into 10 different studios and to bring a busload of young children to this living Torah museum, the living Bible museum, and that the first room would be decorated like the Garden of Eden. And there you would have Adam and Eve fully clothed, and people could ask, the children could ask, the students could ask, "Hey, Adam, how did you meet Eve?" And have discussions with them. How old are you? What are you going to do? Did you eat the apple? Are double tree hotels named after the tree of wisdom and the tree of life? Look into that. So, this Living Torah Museum idea has come to life out of a conversation first with Robert Fisher at the Hamptons, and then with David Sterling and Mona. And Jack's house is being worked on as a center for the youth, the young children of the West Hampton Synagogue community come every Shabbat, and there's songs, and you have leaders there, Donnie Bronstein and her children. So here, every week, I've been getting dressed up in full costume, and I have been acting as if I was King David. Then I acted the next week as King Solomon. The third week, I did Moses with two blue tablets. And then finally, last week, I did Daniel and the Very Hungry Lions, or the story of Daniel in the lion's den. And what was amazing about this book is, first, it gave the children something to focus on. And what was brilliant about this book is it had writing, like these little balloon words in these balloon drawings of the sounds that the kids, the children would make. So I would say, here, Daniel was thrown in the lion's den, and guess what? What was the sound of the lions making? And all the kids, they would go, roar, roar. So this way, they participated in this amazing story of Daniel in the lion's den. So I think I'm working on improving this with the whole idea of costume, interaction, question and answer. And after 10 weeks, you'll have, last week there must have been 35 kids. And some of them are way ahead, and some kids are like so into it. It's amazing. So I just wanted to share with everybody that this Shabbat, I'm going to do David and Goliath. I think that's an interesting story. And each story that I do, I want to have a lesson to be learned. And we could do some song, like David Melech Yisrael Chai Chai V'Kayam, that King David is the king of Israel and he endures forever. And then to tell the story of Goliath, which I think is going to be very interesting, how it's not about how powerful and how tall you are, it's how smart you are and how you have God's protection. and God's blessing. So I thank you all for listening. And if you're in West Hampton this Shabbat at 11 o'clock, come over, young adults, and let's relive. Let's bring the Torah, the Bible, to life. And let's use it to teach children a set of values that we learn from biblical personalities. It's going great. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.